The England cricket team will be satisfied after dominating the scenes on a slow Chennai pitch in the first test against India. Day 1 of the first test saw the visitors bat well as Dominic Sibley and Joe Root perturbed the Indian bowlers. The Indians were inconsistent and allowed England to keep the scoreboard ticking. England ended day 1 on 263 for the loss of 3 wickets. Here are the key takeaways. England openers Rory Burns and Sibley started well, having added 63 runs. They saw off the new ball and played as per the demands of the situation. Burns managed to score 33 runs from 60 deliveries. His return boosts England, who saw their openers struggle in the recently concluded series against Sri Lanka. Sibley was terrific with the bat and drew confidence from his knock of unbeaten 56 in the second innings of the second test against Sri Lanka. He looked comfortable in what was his debut test against India. His footwork against the Indian spinners caught the eye. Sibley faced 286 deliveries and allowed skipper Joe Root to play a bit more freely. Root, who scored an unbeaten 128, was superb in his display and his application stood out. He played a solid hand, scoring a century. Notably, this was his 20th Test century and a 9th outside England. In Asia, he notched his 5th Test ton and a 3rd in 3 successive matches. Root looked positive and hit 14 fours and a 6 besides having a strike rate of 60 plus. Clearly, India didn't bowl well on day 1. Senior pacer Ishant Sharma was rather economical and bowled with a lot of heart. Bumrah got 2 wickets, including the crucial scalp of Sibley in the last over. Meanwhile, Ashwin also got 1. England were allowed to rotate the strike as Shahbaz Nadeem and Washington Sundar were below par. Both the spinners conceded plenty of runs throughout the day. Sibley and Root made the Indian bowlers pay as they added in excess of 200 runs for the 3rd wicket. Both batsmen were rock solid with their defence and played some impressive shots when needed. Sibley anchored the England innings initially before Root took over.